Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I teach you to learn how to cope and remind you that you are not alone. In today's video, I am sitting outside because it is absolutely gorgeous out. Hopefully this means that spring is here. We are known to get snow in the middle of May, so hopefully that doesn't happen and this nice weather stays. But in today's video, I wanted to talk about why I didn't have a scheduled video last week, and I want to talk about something that I think is very overlooked in our recovery and our self-care plans. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, keep watching. So I ended up coming back inside because the guy roofing next door was a little bit loud, so here we are. So what we are going to be talking about today is how important it is to take breaks. Taking breaks is so important. We are so go, go, go all of the time that we don't think to take some time for ourselves, or worse off, we think that it's selfish to take time for ourselves. I am so bad for this. If I am not helping other people, if I'm not doing something for someone else and I'm doing it for myself, I think I'm selfish because I am taking time away from someone else to take for myself, which really is a necessity. It's not a luxury. We need to take care of ourselves, because if we don't take care of ourselves, then how are we supposed to take care of other people? You can't drive a car on an empty tank. So this is the reason why I didn't have a scheduled video for last week, because school and everything in life is just getting to be so much right now, and I was pushing myself to my breaking point, and my body basically shut down. I had a panic attack last Saturday, which I made a video about. I will link it if you want to watch it. And then Sunday was also absolutely horrible for me. My emotions were all over the place. I cried for the vast majority of the day. I just felt like crap because I haven't been taking care of myself. I have been pushing myself so hard and not taking the time for self-care that I need in order to survive. Because we're all different, right? Everyone has different levels of self-care that they need to get through their day. And for me, mine is pretty high because I battle with those emotions all the time. So I haven't been doing that lately. And my body basically said, girl, listen to me. You need to take a step back. And so I did. I wasn't going to. I was going to push through and make a video last week, even though I hadn't had time to really do it. It wasn't going to be as good as you guys deserve it to be, but I wanted to do it because I didn't want to let you guys down. And Josh, he told me, he says, why don't you just take this week off? You've been working to the bone and you're exhausted and you need to take a break. You need to recollect yourself. You need to figure things out so that way you can go back, and you can go back strong. And I did listen to him. I didn't put a video out last week, but I also didn't take the time for myself that not making the video was supposed to make. And I still ended up having those breakdowns because even though I wasn't doing this work, I still wasn't taking time for myself. I was still on Twitter talking with people. I was still on Instagram meeting new people, supporting other people who have mental illness. And it's what I love. So taking a step back from that is just so hard, but it is required. It is a necessity, especially if you're dealing with mental illness, because our brains work differently than people who don't struggle with mental illness. We need to take that time to collect ourselves so that way we can push, because every day is a fight for us. It may be for other people, but I can't justify, or I can't visualize it because that's not how my brain works. I only know how my brain functions, which unfortunately some days is not very well. So I know that every day is a fight for me. So I get mentally exhausted some days by the end of the day. And there's nothing that I can do about that except take a step back. So I just wanted to make this video first to give you guys an explanation as to why I didn't have one last week, because I feel like I owe you that. And two, just as a quick reminder that self-care is so important. Self-care is not a luxury, and it is not selfish. It is required. It is mandatory for function. So what I want you guys to do is take even just 5 minutes today. Take a step back. think about yourself before you think about other people, because sometimes you have to do that. I want you guys to comment down below what you did today for self-care, because I always like to have new ideas for things. But next week we're going to be talking about some of my favorite ways of performing self-care. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm sorry this is a short one, but it was just a quick reminder that I needed to let you guys know. So remember to be kind to others. Most importantly, be kind to yourself. And goodbye for now.